what's happening right now. My goodness. So even though you need a passport to go to the Philippines, guess what? This weekend you'll be transported there without one.
Yep, the annual Philippines Fest brings together flavor and fashion to celebrate Filipino culture. And this Sunday, the festival is taking place in Park Slope, Brooklyn. So joining us this morning with a little taste of what we can expect is Augleyn, Francisco Garcia, and Daniel Joseph Corpuz. So good morning to both of you.
Morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for this big spread.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm back at home.
It's a Filipino feast here.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Well, that's just it. There are more than a quarter of a million Filipinos living right here in the tri-state area. And you really want to bring this culture to this community, don't we?
Yes, yes. Basically, this is just a piece of what small piece of what's gonna happen this coming Sunday. But yeah, all of this are from the traditional Filipino skewers, traditional Filipino pancit, lumpia, to transforming into these creations of Daniel's chocolates.
Yes, there's so many good things, right? And there's such a variety of flavors. So you just kind of gave us the broad view. Let's zero in on this amazing barbecue right in front of us and what you kind of laid out here.
Yes. So for that, we have our pork barbecue, chicken barbecue, the longanisa, the hot dog, the Philippine hot dog, the red hot dog. Yeah.
as well as the pork and chicken and skewers, intestine skewers.
Whoa!
It's a, like, again, for the adventurous eater,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you will. But it's a nice nostalgic kind of like piece for especially Filipinos who are here in New York, in the US. But it also introduces new people who are trying to venture into Filipino culture and cuisine. So yeah, that's definitely one slice of kind of what we're going to be offering this weekend.
Yeah, because food is such a huge part of Filipino culture, isn't it?
Yes, yes. It tells our story. How broad our food, how colorful it is, how tasty. So that's just our Filipino culture.
Yeah, and a lot of it is made with such love and especially the lumpia, right? Because we had the whole lesson on how to make it here, where you're just really delicately rolling it, putting so much love into it. What do we have right here? Because this is just really beautiful.
Yeah, so that is in actually that debuting this coming Sunday. It's Chapa Yuki. It's a mix of Filipino and Japanese fusion.
Oh, it's a fusion.
Yes, so you have the lumpia in musubi. You have the shrimp in musubi, so it's a binding marriage of culture in there.
I love it.
I think,
And go ahead.
I was going to say, I think like fusion is the best way to kind of like, you know, like as a vessel to showcase Filipino cuisine, because at least if people have a little bit of, you know, familiarity with a different culture, that's our way or our opportunity to showcase their
Yeah,
Filipino
your window in. And also, of course, you have to wash it down with something.
Yes, yes. So that is the second of our most popular drinks right now, because ube, of course.
Yep.
And then we have the watermelon mansi. We have the calamansi. So calamansi,
so
it's a
it's
Philippine
This is
wine.
my favorite
Yeah.
because it's very tart.
Go
Yes.
ahead, yeah.
So I'm going to drink
Yes.
this.
Can I have one?
Oh yes, it's a
Mine?
pork lumpia. So
And Daniel, obviously, like you're talking about bringing Filipino culture in any way you can to the public, and you're doing it through dessert.
Yes.
You are also known to a lot of people who watch Netflix on a little show called
School of Chocolate.
Yes.
If you've watched the show, thank you. You might have definitely seen me there. But I think ultimately this idea of transforming chocolate through the use of Filipino food is amazing, because not many people do it at the moment.
Yeah.
A lot of these cacao pods and these cocoa nibs are also from the Philippines. I just recently went to a trip there, meeting with farmers and talking about how we can elevate kind of like this industry in the Philippines. So that's kind of like my way of doing so. But I think it harkens to this idea ultimately that Filipino food, of course, this is very traditional, but we are also seeing this transformation both in the Philippines and here in the U.S.
Yeah. I mean, by the way, those look like a half-pound cookies. And
Look, I like my cookies thick and chewy, which is why
Yeah,
they look
me
like
too.
such.
now, is this ube?
no,
So that's cacao pod.
Okay, this is
There it is.
but talk a little bit about the popularity of ube.
Yeah, so ube, of course,
Blowing up.
is becoming more ubiquitous, right? More and more people know what it is.
Yeah.
Of course, my explanation as a chef is like it is, of course, purple yam, but it has a very intense vanilla flavor with a hint of nuttiness. And I think through that messaging or that way of explanation allows people to really be like, okay, it's not that terrifying of an ingredient.
It's
Let
amazing.
me try it.
It's awesome.
Right? And I think more and more people are, and for that case, like again, people are like, okay, Filipino, ube. But of course, there's more, like Hazel said. Calamansi is a new ingredient that I push for. Pandan and all these other flavors.
Yeah.
So you have it not only in your cookies, you have it in your chocolate.
Of course,
you
yeah.
have
So
calamansi
the
and-
shiny bonbons over here. Of course, I get a nice gift item, but of course, I still bring it to the kind of like street fair food because again, that it's again bringing this kind of like very refined almost food to the street, which is actually an interesting dichotomy.
It's amazing.
But yeah.
And the food is obviously a huge selling point because everyone wants to eat. Everyone loves indulging, right? But textiles and the clothing and the jewelry is a huge component too. I still wear my hat that you gave me last year.
Yes.
So like Philippines Fest encapsulates not only food, but of course the culture itself.
Yeah.
So we also have vendors who showcase their own artistry as creatives in their own respect through like these ones over here, these, like you said, textiles. So it's apparel using hand-woven fabrics from the Philippines. But we also have other creatives over here who are kind of like using their Filipino-American upbringing and utilizing that to create their designs for stickers and
neat.
jewelry
Yes.
and so on. So.
I love it. So again, tell us about when and where the event is taking place this weekend.
Yes, so it's going to be in Park Slope, Brooklyn, 5th Avenue, between 10 to 11.
Look for the Filipino flag.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Will be hard to miss.
Yes, the whole street will be raising the Philippine flag in there from 10 in the morning until 6.
Amazing.
And you have events all summer long, right?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Again,
yes.
we were talking about ube. That's something coming up soon.
There's
so
a
Ube
Ube
Fest.
What?
On
Yeah,
July
anything
10.
and everything ube coming soon.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for that.
Yes, and also on Times Square, July 9.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
Amazing. We'll have a great
Maraming
time.
salamat.
Maraming
course.
salamat.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming in.
Thank you so much.
Oh, there it is on the screen right there. Okay,
There
Sunday,
you
May
go.
21st. All right, we're going to dig